Hey guys, this is Bales. I'm at FantasyLabs and I wanted to show you how to use our new player pool feature. So this is the ability to select which players you'd like to use in any of your lineups, and these will be the players that show up in your lineups if you use the multiple lineup tool. And it's just a way to visualize all the guys you like. So you can see on the left here, you have the ability to like players. So you can like all at once at a position, unlike all, and this will apply to all of the players within a particular slate and position on a daily fantasy site. So you can either have all of the guys liked and then unlike players who you wouldn't use, or probably more realistically, unlike all of them, which is what I do, and then like certain guys. So these would be the quarterbacks I'd be willing to use. You pick whoever it is, they will show up in this tab, which is my pool. So this is your pool of players that you have selected. You have excluded, which will be everyone else. And then when you have two other tabs, which I'll show you in a second. But that's really the base. It's a simple idea to have all of those potential players who you're going to use marked here with a check mark. And if you go to the multi lineup tool, we have 4 quarterbacks selected here as Bortles, Tyrod, Joe Flacco, and Matt Ryan. So if we generate, we'll say 20 lineups, it'll create 20 lineups, and the quarterbacks who you'll have in there are all one of those 4. It won't use anyone else. And so this is a natural way to diversify as much or as little as possible. You can basically select as few players as you'd like, and if you really don't want to diversify, if you really only want to use a couple guys at each position and still build 50 lineups or 100 lineups that are very similar, you can now do that. And so I think that in conjunction with our better lineup building logic, it's a really significant upgrade to the multi lineup tool. And I'll do some tutorials on the other features that go along with it, but we do have filters where you can filter out your views. So if you want to look only at the top X% at a position, you can do that and create different filters to find the players who you like. You can also build stacks, and that will go into what we have as my groups. And so we have groups of players where you can build cores, and you can do that in conjunction with liking players. And then we have a lineups tab too, and I'll have a tutorial on all this where you can see all of your exposure and change it, and now edit lineups and export everything to DraftKings and FanDuel. But that's the idea behind this new feature that I'm really excited about, because in addition to still being able to set exposure to players, you can just immediately eliminate manually whichever players you don't want to use, and they won't show up in your multi lineup tool.